Good morning. Welcome back to the Wildings Landing. Yes, I know it's been a minute, been a little bit since we've talked, but I thought I'd bring you back, and I'm going to try to get videos out more often. But I'm going to show you our composting system. If you're not aware, there is or seems to be a nationwide problem with compost, and a lot of the questions I get in my gardening groups on different apps that I use, not Facebook, but other ones that I use, uh, is what are you doing about your compost? How or do you have enough compost? Well, for a while I didn't, and if you go back and see some of my other videos, I was really stressing about that. But now that we have our chickens, we have developed a way. It combines deep litter methods, my own version of deep litter methods, and I'll kind of walk you through it, show you what I do, what we're doing around here. And it starts with, and I've already begun. I've already got a pile over here, kind of behind me. Um, Now I thought I really need to do a video about this, so I stopped and went to get the video, went to get the camera and stuff. But anyway, here we are, and I'm going to rake out the coop. I use a good heavy rake and a hoe to get, around the edges and stuff. And we rake all of this bedding into a big pile in the middle of the run that we add vegetation to. We add all kinds of things for our chickens to, and they will work this pile for a week, maybe 2 weeks, however long we feel necessary. In the meantime, while they're working it, we'll continue to hoe it up. And I use a hoe to kind of just repile everything every day. And we'll turn it over a few times. And just continue to let them work it, let them work it, let them work it. Let things decompose. And getting it out of the run and getting it out of the coop. The coop has a hard roof over it. My run has a huge shade cloth over it. So they're not... Good morning, Mr. Red. I'm biased, but I think I have one of the prettiest roosters in the world. He is just gorgeous. You'll see them working it. I'll turn the camera around after I get this raked out, but I'm going to show you what I go through in here, and then turn you around, show you where I rake it to. And I just in the time for me to go get the camera, they were already working this pile. They know. There's some goodies hiding in there. As a matter of fact, I'll turn you around real quick and let you see, because I've got a few over here already starting. See? Piles right down here. And Mr. Dap is right there. He's already on it. Benz is already on it. But yeah, they're already doing their thing here. So you can watch me work for a few minutes, and then we will turn you around, show you where I rake it to, and show you they know. They know this system. They know what I expect. They're going to do their jobs. All right, let's get to it. as you can see, we get a lot of material. Like I said, I've already come through and raked it. And this was just what was left on the edges right here. So, and I have literally chickens waiting to work on this. This is so funny. But we get out quite a bit of material. For our girls and boys to work on. And I have 9 hens, 3 roos, who all get along well. Sorry, you just bumped the tripod. As I say they get along well, you hear one of them arguing in the background. That was kind of funny. Okay, turn you guys around a little bit. Let's just see the process from this. Well, sorry about that. Y'all know my video quality ain't all the greatest. Alright, there's our big pile of shavings. And I will rake this pile out beyond those roosts. And I have shavings under the roosts over there that will also get worked on. And you'll see the chickens as I'm doing it. They'll work. They'll come and do their thing. They love to scratch it. They want to find all the little goodies that are hiding in there. And you'll see that as I'm working. I'm not going to say a whole lot. I'm just going to let you see how I'm doing this. And there's Mr. Rebel. Yep. I know what to do now. He's such a good bird. I'm blessed. I have a pretty good flock. We have culled 3 roosters that didn't fit for whatever reason. They were troublemakers or a little on the aggressive side. But all the ones we have now are pretty sweet. I say they're pretty sweet to us, and that's something I should emphasize. I made a new chicken mama mistake and let a friend of mine come in here, not last Sunday, but Sunday before, who does not have chickens, does not know much about chickens, and Red got her pretty good. I had to get her out of here, get him calmed down. And the warning sign that I've had on the coop for a long time got moved to the outside of the run, to the gate, so that people know, do not willy-nilly walk into my chicken coop or my chicken run, because Red is protective of his girls. He's protective of his space, and that's exactly what a good roost should be. And if he starts crowing, I'm sorry, he crows a lot. But this is just a lot about moving the pile. Okay, move, guys. Move, Miss Pearl. Let's see where I've got you now. I'm going to move you over a little closer. Red, you're so pretty. You're such a pretty boy. You can kind of see me move this mound of gold. And it really is a mound of gold because it breaks down really fast. We're using it, and I would say anywhere from 20 to 30 days, and that's kind of a top. And any weeds or food scraps, anything like that that we bring in here for them, we will throw right on the pile so that they have a chance. You know, we're constantly encouraging them to work the pile. We constantly give them a reason to be attracted to the pile of shavings. And I use pine shavings. I also use pine needles from our property. In front of our property has pine trees, and I have an abundance of... Mama, are you already working? Is Miss Mama already working? Huh? You're already getting all that. Alright, time for me to switch tools. Good morning, my baby. And I will start coming under here and getting all of this. Then I'll come behind these roosts. These roosts used to be in the coop, and as they got a little older and they were able to go a little, you know, fly higher, we changed that around. Now there's just one bar in the coop for them to sleep on at night. One roosting bar, it's up high. Everybody's on the same level. There's no seniority fighting people to not get on, and all the crap that can happen in chicken hierarchy. We don't have that problem in there now. And you can see, you get, this is probably 3 or 4 bags of bedding. And then of course after I do it, fresh bedding will go down in both locations. Excuse me, Tiny. Hey, Hawk. You trying to work this morning, Mama, in the way? Mama. guys. Let me get this cleaned up a little bit. Oh, hear the baby hawks? I hear the baby hawks. Yeah, Red's gonna go up and crow about it. He heard the hawks. He's gonna go up and tell us about it. You going up to your lookout point, my boy? Huh? What's Big Red up there doing today? Oh, did you find some grasses you had missed before, Miss Pearl? Okay. There you have it. Oh, good picture of the pile and Miss Pearl. But there you have it, and I will come back, and as I change out their waters, change out their feed, stuff like that, it all gets dumped on there. The water, obviously, because you need to keep that pile as damp as you can, keep it breaking down with water, excuse me. And the nitrogen level, let's see, Dap right here, he's trying to check out what I'm doing. He's such a pretty boy. The nitrogen level is, of course, insanely high. And I won't even put down fresh bedding till this afternoon, because everywhere that I just raked, they're working. They're checking it out. And they'll do this in the coop. Dap is so curious. This is so funny. You've never seen a tripod, have you, baby? Oh, my boy. Have you never seen a tripod? You do not know what to think of this. He's such a pretty boy. Miss Tiny's over there working hard. And they'll knock it down, and that's why we continually rake it up, use the hoe to gather it back up. I like the hoe because I can kind of pick up a little bit of it and put it on top, kind of pile it back up. But that's the beginning of our system. Sorry, didn't mean to bring chicken sex into this, but anyway, that's going to happen. But you can see they're working it. And they'll have it pretty knocked down by the end of the day. Sometimes I come back out and rake this pile up, use the hoe and get it piled back up 4 or 5 times a day, 3 times a day, sometimes once a day. It really just depends on what else I've got going on. Now Dap's trying to look at it from my point of view. He came over and sat down next to me. He's looking at it. He's tripping me out. What are you doing, Dap? You are the most curious rooster. Are you a pretty boy? Are you Mama's pretty boy? Yes, you are. No! Dap! Okay. Sorry about that.